This TikTok got 400,000 followers with just a couple of VO3 AI videos. This TikTok as well is blowing up all over social media with these Yeti vlog VO3 videos. And there are more and more channels going viral using completely AI generated videos. So I've created a full AI automation system where all you need to do is write the idea in here, click on run. It makes 8 scenes for you, including images as well as the video prompt. My sister tells me she raided 2 villages before lunch. Overachiever much? Lastly, we put the Google Drive URL in here, and it allows us to publish to TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook by just clicking on this button. So if you want to build this step by step, pay close attention. And if you want to duplicate the Vibe Creator and download all our blueprints, you can check out our free school community in the link in the description. Just click on the Vibe Creator 2.0 classroom and check out the Vibe Creator VO3. Now, let me show you how to build this thing. First, let's look at some examples.
Finally meeting Bigfoot Vlogs, my favorite vlogger in the wild. I never miss a
episodes.
You the best.
So do you think you could take on 100 gorillas? Be honest.
Now we're eating here. I have a snow sandwich.
And Bigfoot.
That's it for today's wild adventure, folks. Thanks for watching. Stay warm.
I really love how it's like a vlog that they can actually talk to the camera, and it feels a lot like a vlog as well. This is a second channel that I really like, and this one is more like Jesus and stuff like that. This one...
Morning vlog. Day 1 of ark building. Everyone thinks I'm crazy, but wait till the rain hits.
All right, it's done. And here come the animals. Woo-hoo. This boat's gonna smell fantastic.
Rain's starting, and I almost forgot the clothes on the line. 40 days in this tunic would have been rough. So yeah, no internet, 500 animals, and I already regret sitting near the camels. Man, it's so boring in here. I already read the whole Bible. There's only Genesis so far, so that was quick. Okay, rain's finally slowing down. And I think we just hit land at Bertef. The ark legit stopped moving. All right, landed safe, but my 5G's still dead. No service since the second giraffe walked in.
All right, not gonna lie, it rained a lot. Upload got delayed, but hey, drop a like, leave a comment, and we're back on dry land, baby.
It's so cool we can go back in time and kind of envision what they would say. Like, wait, there was only Genesis, the first testament so far. Imagine waiting on the second testament like it's some sort of new series or something. Did you read the second testament? Oh my god, it's so good. No, I haven't read it yet. I think it's overhyped. He's also going viral on Instagram with only like 9-10 videos. And if you stay to the end, I'm even going to show you how he makes money with it. But now let's start setting this up step by step, starting with step number 1, duplicate the Airtable. Head inside of our school community, go down to get the Airtable. If you go to Vibe Creator 2.0, you click on these 3 dots in the top, then you click duplicate base. What I recommend is that you add your name in here, so it's easy to identify once you come to this step. Then pretty much everything else should be set up for you, where basically you can write the most simple idea in here, and I have crafted the perfect prompt that uses ChatGPT to turn this into 8 scenes. And that's what happens when we click on run here. Let's do one Marcus Aurelius. We can just click on run, then inside of make, you will see that it should start doing. So here it starts doing the chat completion, creating the scenes. Then we start splitting the transcript up to 8 different JSON objects. With the iterator actually gives the first one to the image generator. Now we generate that, we wait for 4 seconds, then we get it back, then we update the Airtable. So if you check here, as you can see here, good morning Rome, time for my daily journaling and quick reminder that nothing lasts forever, not even coffee breaks. Just finished some stoic affirmations, gotta start the day by telling myself, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Very cool. It's like he's being self-reflective on himself. It's pretty weird, but still. We get the images back here as well. This one looks absolutely nuts. Quick meeting with Seneca as well. He tried to sell me essential oils again, politely declined and reflected on virtue. And one thing is that you actually get quite consistent character here as well, because we have selected the prompt to be the character that shows exactly who he is, what facial features he has, what hair, and these things. So you can see that the character is quite consistent. It's not perfectly consistent, but still you're not going to get a wildly different character in any of these images. By the end, we actually get the Marcus Aurelius chilling, writing his journaling before bed, reminding himself, if it's not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Good night, world. I actually want to see this one now. So I made a Yeti story where he's going on a ski trip with a selfie camera. Here we have a survival scene of a guy building a shelter in the woods. Here we have a Egyptian king that builds the pyramids, and it's a day in a life, where you get the scene speech like, tried to move a stone myself for the vlog. Nope. Instantly regretted it. Respect to anyone pulling these with ropes all day long. You also get the flux image. So this is not actually what it will look like, because this is just a image that can give you an idea of how it will look like. Since VO3 is text to video, we're actually pulling in this entire text here that has all of the best prompting tips. I'll show you that when we go into the automation. And so this flux image here is mostly just as a guidance to know that you have prompted correctly. And if we click on this run button, we do get this video back that is from VO3. So take a look at this.
Tried to move a stone myself for the vlog. Nope. Instantly regretted it. Respect to anyone pulling these with ropes all day long.
Is it just so funny? And the reason we're doing flux images first is because they're like 4 cents per image, which is so cheap in comparison to running the VO3 model. I'll show you a little bit more on the price later. But I just want you to keep in mind, don't spam these buttons because you will run out of money. This is more addicting than gambling, okay? So I don't want you to have a video generation addiction. So now you know all of these tabs, and then we have the last tab that is the publish. Here we just enter a Google Drive URL that has a download file we publish to, and we can choose exactly which platforms to publish to. We just click run, and then it's on all the platforms. I'll show you how to set that up as well. So let's head to step number 2, set up the first automation. So this button here starts triggering the automation, and the automation that we're triggering is this one right here. If you want to download this and just upload it directly, head inside of our school community, go down to idea to scenes blueprint download, just download this blueprint. Then in the bottom here, click on the 3 dots, click on import blueprint, and then upload the file that we just downloaded. That is going to make your entire scenario look exactly like this. Also, if you don't have a Make account, I'll leave a special link that gives you the Pro plan for free in the link in the description. Make is a free forever platform, but if you're going to sign up, you might as well get the best plan while you can. So I'll leave that link in the description down below. But I also need to show you how to set it up. All you need to do is to click on this webhook, click on add if you don't have any, and once you're finished naming it, just copy this address to clipboard. Then go back to the Airtable, click on here, click on edit field. In this URL formula, just copy everything from before the question mark and then press on Control V. That is going to make it change so this webhook actually triggers. Because that's my webhook, obviously it looks the same. But now, if you click on the run button, you can actually get it to run. But if you haven't set up the next ones for the ChatGPT, we're gonna do that right now. So first, just go into the ChatGPT module, then add a new connection. If you haven't set this up before, just click on the OpenAI ChatGPT module here, then click on add. Here, we need to find the API key. If you haven't gotten this before, all you need to do is to go to platform.openai.com. You can sign in with the exact same account that you have your ChatGPT. Click on your profile image in the top right, click on your profile, then click on API keys in the left, then click on create new secret key. Just name it and that is going to give you a API key. Then copy and paste it right in here. In addition, if you haven't used that before, you need to add something like 5 credits in order for it to start working. So just add your payment card, add $2 to $5. It really is so cheap to use, and then everything should work for you. Now, if you downloaded my blueprint, all of these should be filled out for you. So here we have used extremely good prompting techniques from system to assistant to user that trains the AI model to actually make a vlog. After that, just click on save. Now we need to split the transcript into 8 different scenes. We're going to use GPT 4.1 mini to do this. And what we actually do here is output it as 8 different JSON kind of segments. So we get these JSON objects. And what actually happens then is we take it into an iterator that splits these up to different phrases. In this example, we get 8. Then we put each one into a generate image prompt. This is probably my favorite that I've created so far because it uses my image generation framework. What it actually does is character plus action plus camera plus background plus he says. This was the best prompting technique that I found using VO3 to get this selfie style camera. Another really cool thing here is once we actually generate the image, we give the entire context of the entire script and then we ask it to just make an image for this part. This will give it more context so it's better at creating images for us. So what's going to happen now is that we're going to create image number 1 of the image scene 1, image number 2, image number 3, all the way to image number 8. We do that through the HTTP request of replicate. And the model that we use is the Flux 1.1 Pro. This is one of the cheapest as well as the best that only costs 4 cents per image. However, if you want to change to any other image generator, you can just change a tiny string in the prompt that I'll show you in just a minute. So if you want to, for example, do it even cheaper, we can use Flux Schnell that costs only 0.003 cents per image. And it actually is pretty decent as you can see. So let me show you how to set that up right now. First, click on the HTTP module here. And as you can see, the URL that we get in the top, this is where you can change it. I'll show you that right now. If you go to Flux 1.1 or let's say Flux Schnell and you want to change it, all you need to do is to click on this HTTP tab. Here, you actually find that the URL that we are sending to is this one under here. If you just change that, go back again, then just paste it right in here, you see that the only thing that changes is the Flux Schnell versus the Flux 1.1 Pro. If we go into the Flux 1.1 Pro, we go to the HTTP. Here we can copy this as well and change the image model over to this. This is one of my favorite things with Replicate. We can literally write VO3, which we're going to do in just a minute, right in here, and then we can use that. If we want to use Kling, we can use Kling here as well. So it's super flexible. The next thing we need to do to set this up is to add this bearer token here. If you haven't used Replicate before, all you need to do is to go to the top. I'll just click on API tokens. Here, just click on create token with a name. Then we can copy this token here, go back to our automation, then make sure we have bearer space and then our API token. So right like this. Also, make sure you have the authorization text in the top text here, or else it's not going to work. You see this by going to the Flux 1.1 Pro. You can see that they need authorization, bearer, and the replicate API token. Next, you see that we need content-type application/JSON. We're going to have body type raw, and then we're going to input the prompt that we have from the image generation prompt. That's right here. We're going to select aspect ratio 9:16. This is vertical, and the output format is going to be JSON. Once that is done, what we're actually doing is sending an API request to Replicate. Again, sign up to Replicate, add like $5 to credits so it actually starts working. And then this should be working now. Next, we actually get it to sleep. And since this is image generation, it only takes about 4 seconds maximum for it to generate. Lastly, we actually use an API to get the request back again. What this module does, it literally only takes that data URL that we get from this. We wait for it to be finished, and then we actually get the link of it being finished, and we update that to our Airtable. In Airtable, if you have downloaded Blueprint, all you need to do is to change the base. If you have duplicated it before, like if you go to Vibe Creator 2.0, you click on these 3 dots in the top, then you click duplicate base. What I recommend is that you add your name in here, so it's easy to identify once you come to this step. Then pretty much everything else should be set up for you. I don't think you have to change anything from this. Just click on save and you're going to be good to go. Now, if we click on run once, we can wait for new data. And if you set up the webhook correctly, we can add a new one. Let's do one Marcus Aurelius. We can just click on run, and I recommend you hold control, but in the top you'll see accepted. Then inside of make, you will see that it should start doing. So here it starts doing the chat completion, creating the scenes. Then we start splitting the transcript up to 8 different JSON objects. With the iterator actually gives the first one to the image generator. Now we generate that, we wait for 4 seconds, then we get it back. Then we update the Airtable. So if you check here, as you can see here, good morning, Rome. Time for my daily journaling and quick reminder that nothing lasts forever, not even coffee breaks. Just finished some stoic affirmations. Got to start the day by telling myself, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Very cool. It's like he's being self-reflective on himself. It's pretty weird, but still. We get the images back here as well. This one looks absolutely nuts. Quick meeting with Seneca as well. He tried to sell me essential oils again, politely declined and reflected on virtue. And one thing is that you actually get quite consistent character here as well, because we have selected the prompt to be the character that shows exactly who he is, what facial features he has, what hair, and these things. So you can see that the character is quite consistent. It's not perfectly consistent, but still you're not going to get a wildly different character in any of these images. By the end, we actually get the Marcus Aurelius chilling, writing his journaling before bed, reminding himself, if it's not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Good night, world. I actually want to see this one now. So now we have finished the first automation. You can see that we got 8 scenes going through here, and remember to save it. Then remember to go back and remember to turn it on by clicking the top, delete old data. And now every time you run it in the idea to video space, you just click on this and then it's going to run again. And a little advanced tip here is in the top, add edit field description, and here add your make.com scene. This is because it's quite annoying to go into make and then search for it instead of just going to your Airtable. Then if it breaks somehow because of sensitive content or something, you can always find it in the top here. Makes it super easy to bug fix. But now that we've copied the Airtable base, we've created the first automation. Let's head to the subscribe button and subscribe to this channel. If you like AI tools and automation, we're coming in with fire every single week and you don't want to miss that. Like the video too if you find this valuable, and of course join the AI Made school community in the link in the description. It's completely free to join if you are like us, wanting to build AI automations and agents to do work for you. Now let's head to step number 3, VO3. So you might know that you can get VO3 through Flow or Gemini. However, it's not available in every single country, and it costs $250 to use. Now, you actually get credits on the $250 per month plan. So you can see here 12,000 credits, and each generation generating 150 credits. So let's see how much that actually is. 150, that's 83 videos. that are all 8 seconds long on this plan. You're also able to buy credits as well. That is a good addition. And depending on your use case, it can actually be quite cheap. So keep that in mind. What we are using is Replicate with Google VO3. As you can see, this costs 75 cents per second of video, and you cannot choose how many seconds you want to generate. It's always going to be 8 seconds long, which means that every single video we generate is going to be $6 per 8 seconds, basically. So let's do the math on that. If we have 250 divided by 6, we get 41 videos. So if you want to go on the cheaper side, I highly recommend actually buying Google Flow or Google AI Ultra Pro or whatever they call that. I have no idea. Google's naming is as complicated as my ex. But you can still use the Vibe Creator to get these scenes. Like, you probably don't want to rewrite this again and again, or you probably don't want to chat with ChatGPT all the time to get all the scenes. You can literally just click one button, you get a full day in the life vlog, and then you can copy and paste these image prompts that has the best prompting technique and then copy that into VO3. It's also recommended to use a prompt and actually put it into an image generator so you kind of see how it looks like, because if you generate with VO3 and it actually is a garbage output, then you have wasted money or one of the 83 generations anyways. So I just want you to keep that in mind. However, if you can actually make money with it, that I'll show you at the end of this video, because what is actually $6 when your videos get 15 million views, able to monetize it, that I'll show you at the end, them actually making money with this? Well, let me show you how to do that right now. So again, I'm going to open the make scenario that I have here. If you want to get access to it, again, it's inside of Vibe Creator 2.0. Go down, get the make VO3 blueprint, and then it should look exactly like this. Again, we just used the webhook. You know exactly how to set this up. Copy the address, go to this edit field button, copy everything from before the question mark and paste. Now this button should be working. Next, we make an HTTP request that should be exactly the same as your replicate that we did before. But instead, we send it to predictions VO3 by Google. You saw me do that earlier. Make sure you change the bearer token by having bearer space and then your API key. And the only thing we send is the prompt that we get through the webhook. And as you can see, this is the prompt that we're sending. This has the perfect prompting technique for VO3, especially about that handheld selfie type look. So that is basically what we're sending through. Next, we're going to wait it to sleep for 230 seconds. This is about 3.5 minutes. You can see here inside of Replicate, we actually generated in 2 minutes and 20 seconds. But this depends if it's actually quite busy in the day. It might take a longer time to predict. So it's nice to have a safety zone there, especially when you're paying that much for one video. Lastly, we get a request. Again, you've seen how to set this up. It's basically just taking that data URL, using the method get, and then we upsert a record in Airtable. Here, the main thing you need to do is to change the base if you have downloaded and updated it. We send the record ID that we get from the webhook. Then in the file output URL, we get the data output. Once that is done, your video is going to come back again right here. So we did this video. Let me pay another $6 to get another one done. Let's try this one. Sneak peek at my secret burial chamber. All I gotta say is gold game strong. Wait till you see the wall art. Let's make sure that it's on. I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna make sure that it's on in the top right here. Then I'm going to click on run. Again, you can hold control to not make that pop up. Here, we're gonna sleep for about 3.5 minutes. And just like that, the Airtable is updated and we got it. Let me see how it looks like.
Sneak peek at my secret burial chamber. All I'll say is, gold game STR-ong. Wait till you see the wall art.
I don't like that he said STR wrong, but look at how crazy this is. It literally looks like inside of a pyramid, burial chamber with all these glyphs. He has a handheld shot. I don't know what to say. Video generation with VO3 is incredible. So now that we set up idea to all the scenes, we have created the button that makes VO3 videos. How do we actually publish the video, and actually how do we make money? So let's head to step number 4, how to publish. So this is the last tab in the Vibe Creator that basically all you need is Google Drive URL, and then we publish the video. The actual automation here is so simple, pretty much anyone can use it, but the software that we are using is called Blotato, and this is specifically created for automation in mind. As you can see, this is make.com that allows you to not log into all the different platforms, just instantly publish through an API. So I've set up my profile right inside of here. As you can see, I've connected my Facebook account, YouTube account, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, and X. Inside of the automation itself that you can download through the Vibe Creator, just click on this publish video blueprint download. All we're doing is basically uploading the video that gives it to the backend Blotato v2 media. This allows the video to stay on Blotato, and then we can actually redirect where we want to publish it. Next, we get the transcript with an Airtable, basically search records that gives us the title and our YouTube short scripts that allows us to write the caption. Here, we just write the caption with OpenAI ChatGPT. It is basically just writing a caption for social media. Lastly, we publish to Instagram, TikTok, and for the YouTube, we actually use make.com internal YouTube publish because Blotato doesn't work so well with YouTube uploads. I think they're working on it. Maybe they are fixing it. I did this actually a month ago. And if you want to do more, of course, LinkedIn, X, and so forth, you can add more. So again, if you downloaded and uploaded the blueprint, we are doing the backend Blotato v2 post. Then we give the Blotato API key. Very easy to find it. You know how to do this now. Then request content is post, target, Instagram, content text is the result from the ChatGPT write caption. Then we get the data URL from our Blotato upload. You see it right in the back here. And we even have our account ID in here as well. And that should allow to publish it on Instagram. Publishing to TikTok is pretty much the exact same thing. However, it looks like this. This is the request that we get. So I'll show you this right now. I think it is AI generated false. We should probably change to true. Very important to be transparent with the platforms here. The next one, get video data. We get video file here to publish to YouTube. That's basically only a drive URL that we post here. Publish to Facebook looks like this as well. Target to Facebook, and here we get the URL as well. Lastly, for this to actually work, we need to have a Google Drive link that we make sure the Google Drive link has an and export equals download. This means that if I click on this link, I double click on it, you see that it's not going to open as a web content. We're actually going to download it. And this is very important when you are using APIs and things to send Google Drive files. And how you do that is, let's say that this is your video that is fully edited. It's 1 minute long. What you need to do is click on the top right, click on share. Then make sure that anyone with the link can be a viewer. Copy this link, go back to the Vibe Creator again, and here just paste that link in here. Now, the main thing is that we need to have this equals download at the end. And also we need the file ID to be in this exact string here. Now you could do this through automation, but I just do it like this. Hover over this, do you see question mark ID equals, then you go to the end. You go to the end of basically the ID, which is this right here. Click on paste. And then now if you click on this link right here, it should download instead of open in a tab. So as you can see, it downloaded in the top, and now it's going to work perfectly with Blotato. Then when you want to publish, you can just select which platform you want to upload to. We're going to select all of them. Then lastly, you can just hit run, and the automation should publish for you. Now that we've set up publish, what about actually making money with this? So let's take a look at step number 5, monetize. So if you check out Holy Vlogs, you can see that he has a shop, beacons.ai. Here is where he's actually teaching how to make a viral AI formula or make videos that go viral on TikTok. So if you have created a viral TikTok or Instagram or something like that with AI, you can teach it, make a really easy course on Beacons AI and make money through that, which is super legit because if you have gotten results, you can teach it in a course. If you think courses are a scam or something like that, that's only when people teach what they don't do themselves. But if you ran a marathon under 3 hours, you can make a course on running a marathon under 3 hours, and people are really going to be interested in that. I buy courses like crazy when I want to get a result that somebody else has gotten. And at this $50 price, I'm estimating that he's making somewhere around $3,000 per month just with this course alone. I have a friend that does exactly this same strategy. He might actually be making even more. He even has an upsell here that is the exact prompts I use to go viral. That is an additional $15 upsell. So you might make even more money than that. When we check out Yeti Vlog Life as well, you can see he's selling a course for $30. If we click on I want this, you can see that we have to pay $37 with VAT. And seeing he has 32,000 followers, getting millions of views, if he's only getting 100 sales per month, which is very low, he's making $3,000 per month. It's just incredible that people can make money with AI completely, but in the back end, be the personal guide, helping people do and get results like you have done. So if you want to set up the Vibe Creator 2.0 with Veo that has the idea to video editor and publish to all platforms, you can check that out right inside of the classroom. Just click on Vibe Creator 2.0 in the link in the description, completely free to join our community. Then duplicate the Vibe Creators, the blueprints as well to automate it all for you. This is for people who want to build AI agents and automations that do work for them. And if you have any question, you can drop it in the community and get your question answered in 24 hours. We also have a live call every single Monday where we come to hang out and build automations together. So click the link in the description to get access now. Also, if you don't have a Make account, grab it with my link in the description because it gives you a pro plan for free for 1 month. I hope you got something out of this and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.